MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Harold, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Matt, this is going to be a pitcher's duel. I mean, both these guys have a chance to work deep in the game. They've shown they can do that. Runs are a premium. I think if you don't get them early, we may not see a lot of runs in this game at all.
Tom Seaver gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, I love watching this guy pitch. Look, he's one of the young guns in the league, and he continues to learn. It seems like every outing I watch him, he gets better. He's learned this craft in the major leagues, and he's growing up right in front of us. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Mets. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often to this club.
Here's Ender Inciarte. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Atlanta, center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And Cabrera will take this one for the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Brandon Phillips as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Here's the 1-0 now to Phillips. Favorable call in there for a strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Yeah, James Kingsley, solid umpire and pretty universally appreciated around the game. Basically, he's not a guy you're ever dreading to see behind the plate.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike two. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Into the box, Eddie Matthews. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A high fastball is in there.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
One and one, here it comes. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your money makers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, right here, this is what you live for. When you know you got a great hitter behind you, you're getting a good count. He's in a count right here, and just look for your pitch. You know they got to come after you.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Ready now, Freddie Freeman, man at first after the 2-out walk. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, if you're wondering if he's going to be loose for this game, there's our answer. 98 in the first inning. He's going to be coming right after.
A runner on first with 2 away. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Bruce. And the inning is over. Braves strand 1. Braves nothing. Mets coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Time now to take a look at Terry Collins' Mets starting lineup in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I really like the way Neil Walker is playing right now. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Phil Niekro is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
This guy is a knuckleball pitcher. You're going to see it in a 3-1 count. You're going to see the knuckleball on a 1-0 count. When you're facing a knuckleball pitcher, what do? If you see it high, you let it fly. If you see it low, you let it go. That's the conventional saying that's out there. You try to embed that in your head, then react. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Braves. And I'm looking at that dude BP. Yeah, the second baseman right there. He is really special. I love the nickname, but on top of that, Brandon Phillips is a showman. Hit a ball at him, he'll flip it behind his back, he'll jump up and snag it. He does everything. Can't take your eyes off him.
Here's Neil Walker. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Phillips backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Batting second, center fielder Curtis Granderson.
Coming to the plate now, Curtis Granderson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Here it comes. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike 3 for out number 2. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. So here's Matt Kemp now. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Fielder, Matt Kemp.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a line drive. Foul. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this is taken in out there by Bruce for the first out.
Batting sixth, the left fielder, number 22, Nick Markakis.
Now at the plate, Nick Markakis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Out in front of this one is Markakis, as this is lifted foul down the right field line and back in amongst the spectators. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Now the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Striding in, Tyler Flowers. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. Right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Lucas Duda now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Lucas Duda.
Nope. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. And when that thing's doing that, forget it. It's 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Matthews is over and he puts it away for the first out.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Here comes the first pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. That's a hit, the first of the new campaign for the Mets.
Oh, man, that's a scary one for an infielder. I'm sure he would have loved to make that play, but I think he's still got to be happy just to have all of his teeth.
Bruce.
Here's Jay Bruce now, as he'll take a look at ball one. And he puts it on the ground to second, and that is through into center field, a base hit. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
Oh, man, I love those kinds of plays. Base hit to the outfield, and he comes up throwing. We all knew it was going to be close all the way, but it was right on the money to halt him in his tracks. That was a big-time throw.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. In the dirt here, goes to third with it, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Runners at second and third with two gone. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 1-2. And he's down on strikes, so they get two men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Two left for the Mets. We'll move to the third with no score. Matt Vasgersian, Harold
Leading
Reynolds,
off
and
for
Dan
Atlanta,
Plesac. The former number
shortstop,
1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, is the first to bat in the inning. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Granderson is under it. 1 out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 35, Phil Niekro.
At the plate, Phil Niekro. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
1-2.
Count 1 and 2.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels,
center
right?
fielder.
All he wants to do is get on base and
Inciarte.
take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in now, Ender Inciarte. And this is hit hard up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Second baseman number 4, Brandon
Into the
Phillips.
box now, Brandon Phillips. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Inciarte rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner from first crosses the plate, and he will pull into third with an RBI triple.
Man, the pitcher was this close to getting out of the inning
Up next
and leaving
for
that
Atlanta,
runner stranded, but
third
the guy
baseman,
standing on third had
Eddie
other
Matthews.
ideas, driving in the first run of the game.
Into the box now, Eddie Matthews. As he can't make contact and is tied up here at strike 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. But the Braves do get a run on the RBI triple. We played 2.5. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. So striding forward now, Tom
Leading off
Seaver.
for the Mets.
He'll get us going in the
Pitcher,
home half of inning number
Tom
3.
Seaver.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A knuckleball right over the middle of the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Neil.
Striding in once
Walker.
again, Neil Walker. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And the pitch. That knuckleball dances over the inside corner. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
A lot of hits up the middle. Nice line drive. He just stayed with it and took it right back where it came from.
Center fielder, Curtis Granderson.
Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Comes set and the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach
52.
finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Gets ahead with a knuckleball right over the outside corner. The 0-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here it comes on 0-2. Won't go after that one, and it's 1-2.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Mets strand 1. They trail this one 1-0. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And the pitch. Fouled straight back. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Standing in now, Matt Kemp, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Outside, 3-0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And Kemp is able to lay off as he'll reach base on ball 4.
Now batting, left fielder, Nick Markakis.
Ready for another chance? Nick Markakis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Kemp runs. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, he started off a couple pitches soft and then he came back with a hard fastball right there. He was clearly sitting fastball the whole AB. Couldn't trick him with the heater.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Here he comes on 2-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up at 100 miles an hour. You just have to be ready to swing.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To Walker for 1. Back to Duda. A double play, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Atlanta leads it 1-0. Here's Lucas Duda now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Lucas Duda.
First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a knuckleball that dances right over the outside corner for a strike.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
Knuckleball, strike 3 called as that thing came back over the plate, 1 away.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. One and 0 pitch on the way. Squared that one up just a little late. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Fouled back. Here's another 1-2. To the second baseman, Phillips. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away.
Up next for the Mets, catcher Travis d'Arnaud.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Travis d'Arnaud. A base hit in his first trip. First offering on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now it's 0-2 on this hitter.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball.
Hey, 0-2 in the dirt. Listen, this team's a very free swinging team, so he's just going to go ahead and try to keep bouncing. If they're going to swing at him, he's going to keep throwing him.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He'll try again. 1-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout. Matthews is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Swanson.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 1-2 pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box, Phil Niekro, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. He's in a 2-0 count right now. You got to really focus, I think, more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
3-0 to the opposing pitcher. Throwing strikes can be difficult sometimes, but nothing like not being able to throw it to the other pitcher. Man, it's got to be frustrating.
Here it is on 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
1 out, nobody on. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Ready once again, Ender Inciarte. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now another 2-2. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
Hey, keep an eye out here, Matt, because that guy on first base, 3-2 count, and he can run. He might be on the move here.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away. Looks like the pitching coach might want to have a chat here.
Not sure why the pitching coach is even going to the mound. This guy's been on cruise control the entire game. Might be he's just giving his pitcher a chance to catch his breath, regroup, and regain some of that focus.
Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Phillips. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. First offering on its way. fastball that just misses inside.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
First and second now, 1 man out. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Two and 0 pitch on the way. 3-0 now.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Ready with the 3-0. Right over the middle, knee high.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
In now, Eddie Matthews. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Cespedes is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Jay Bruce now. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Knuckleball upstairs. Dangerous pitch taken for a strike. And now a pitch on the way. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
We are watching a great pitcher just carving up this lineup right now. Now he's got this guy 0-2. When you get a 0-2 against a guy like this, well, the results are not going to be very positive.
A little bouncer. A quick out number 1.
The third baseman, number 5, David Wright.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this will be fouled away. Now here's the pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ripped down the first base line. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Stepping in now, Tom Seaver. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. And the pitcher, in fact, will just take a bite out of this one, an infield single. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career, 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
Here's Neil Walker. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Walker waits on the 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Curtis Granderson.
Digging in to try it again, Curtis Granderson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Knuckleball there, but it dances outside. Ball 1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Off of second is right. Now the pitch. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm going to give him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
And another foul ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Chopped weakly up the first base line. That's a foul ball.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the 2nd one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a 3rd one. 3 in a row.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 3. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Matt.
So here's Matt Kemp now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now here it comes. Strike called, 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Bruce over to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The left fielder, number 22, Nick Markakis.
Digging in and looking for more, Nick Markakis. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They lead it 1-0. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Fielder,
some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. In there, strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding them on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And that misses. 2-1. Two and 1 now to Cespedes. Knuckleball floating dangerously high and missing.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Knuckleball, strike 3 called as that thing came back over the plate, 1 away.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the box now, Lucas Duda, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Chopped weakly to the right. That winds up foul for the second strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-2 once more. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Ready for another shot now as Drupal Cabrera. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball one. This one's flared out toward left. Markakis coasts under it, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Back here at the Polo Grounds along the Harlem River. 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. Ready once again, Tyler Flowers. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
This is a well-conditioned pitcher right here. His stamina is showing up. He's still throwing in the high 90s, and it's late in the game. Man, he's in shape.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Tell you what, though, Matt, that's pretty good. 100 going into the 7th inning. That's not bad. I'll take it all day.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Ready now, Dansby Swanson. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Checked his swing there and pops this one up. And the catch out there made by Wright for out number 2.
The pitcher, number 35, Phil Niekro.
Ready for another chance? Phil Niekro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Here comes the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. There to play it is Phillips, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The right fielder, number 19, Shea Bruce.
Digging in to try it again, Jay Bruce. A hit in 2 tries so far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
You know, Matt, he's thrown over 60% first pitch fastballs to guys. To be as deep in the game as he is, you would think that percentage would be higher.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. And that's the second out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 5, David Wright.
Striding in once again, David Wright. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Necro into his motion. Here he comes 0-1. Knuckleball 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Little chopper back to the mound. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Mets. They still trail 1-0. And now here comes Mets skipper Terry Collins out to home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Josh Edgin will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch.
Number 66,
Juan Lagares is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 12, Juan Lagares.
Ender Inciarte is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. But this will be a foul ball.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cespedes over to his left. 1 out.
The second baseman, number 4.
Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. One away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And stepping in, the second baseman, Brandon Phillips. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Eddie Matthews will be next. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Matthews. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
1-0 pitch on the way. Ball 2 now. The 2-0 on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing your 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it, and now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
The 2-1 on its way. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. 3-2 now.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back easily. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is safe at second, and a wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away.
When it's raining out there and you're trying to reach back and throw a fastball, it's very easy to lose grip on the baseball. You have to focus that much more and make sure you're keeping the moisture off your fingertips in between pitches.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
So here's Matt Kemp now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Here comes the 1-0. Hit hard to short. Taken there by Cabrera. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta, but they're on top 1-0. Here's Juan Lagares, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Digging in once again, Neil Walker. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that misses for ball 1. One out, nobody on. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Inciarte is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Fielder, number 3, Curtis Granderson.
In is Curtis Granderson.
2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Boy, he's been great in this one. And he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Fernando Salas enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now in the box, Nick Markakis. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Nick Markakis.
Hot shot on the ground to short. Cabrera's up with it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, catcher Tyler Flowers.
Striding in, Tyler Flowers. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. First offering on its way. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Runners on first with 1 down. One and one.
That's inside.
One and one. Here it comes. Swinging a soft liner, but this is hauled in by the second baseman, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Pitcher number 35, Phil Niekro.
Chipper Jones will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Jones.
And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. Two out with the man at first. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Here it comes, 2-0. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. From the belt, the pitch. Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
A runner on first with 2 away. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta, but they're up 1-0.
Your attention, please. Now
So a
pitching
save
for
situation
Atlanta,
now as they turn it
number
over to their
53,
closer, Jim Johnson.
Jim Johnson.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Ready with another 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Turned on down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The first baseman, number 21, Lucas Duda.
Here's Lucas Duda now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away, as that just about got him.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted and inside with good hard stuff.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Hit on the ground, but foul. One out, nobody on. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first, and the Mets are down to their final out.
The shortstop, number 13, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. His lifetime numbers against Jim Johnson. A 3 for 12 line. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. The pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. 1-1 pitch coming now to Cabrera. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Sinker. 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Full count. Here it comes. A shot down the first baseline, but foul.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
He'll try it again. 3-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first will be in time to get him, and the Braves move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Atlanta Braves claim the victory despite being held to only 3 hits. Phil Niekro gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Tom Seaver is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Jim Johnson wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Mets, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.